All right, so most of you have been here, some of you have not. It'll be new to some, and we'll be reviewing a lot anyway. We don't usually do a lot of outrageous things here. We move slowly. This is Qigong, this is Tai Chi, and welcome on this beautiful Monday. So we're going to begin as we always do. Palms resting on your thighs. I'm going to I'm going to pin my video, and so I will be there in a minute. Pin video and mute all participants. Okay. And I'm counting on you, Mirren, to let people in from the waiting room.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
So now we will actually begin. Palms on your thighs, shoulders back and chest open. Eyes are closed lightly. If they were open, the gaze would be straight ahead. Chest is open, head is up, breathing in and out. Mouth slightly open, relaxing and releasing mouth, tongue, jaw. Taking time to notice your body and to release any unnecessary tension that you might be experiencing now, in a while from now, anytime during class or in your day or any day. Letting go of unnecessary tension that's holding in your body. As you breathe out, allow all feelings of tiredness and stress, worry, ache, or pain to leave your body, drift into space, and dissolve. As you breathe in, allow fresh, light, happy energy to enter your body and circulate freely. Gently, quietly, effortlessly, renewing your body as you breathe. We'll continue with our finger meditation, maybe a little shorter this week. We'll gently hold the thumb of one hand in the other hand. And the sound that we'll use as we do this is the owl sound. Know that as you hold, just gently hold your thumb, you're releasing all worry from your emotional body. So let's make the sound, the who sound. Who. Holding the other thumb, releasing worry, making space for calmness, balance with calmness. Again, we will do the who sound. Who. Moving to your index finger as you're ready. As you gently hold your index finger anytime, know that you are releasing fear, letting go of fear. Using the sound of a blowing out a candle or a strong wind, like a. So we'll make that sound. And moving to the other index finger, knowing that if you allow courage into your emotional being, you will be able to put off worry, help balance, and move forward in each day. So we'll do that sound again. Moving to the middle finger, we work on reducing anger, letting go of anger, using a sh sound. So together, shh. As you move to the other middle finger, anger is balanced by compassion and understanding. To the ring finger, our healing heart sound, helping to relieve sadness. And moving to the other ring finger, as we repeat the healing heart sound, allowing joy and laughter into your day. Moving to the pinky, within a sound and simply holding the pinky, releasing your doubts and insecurities or any idea that you might have that you're somehow not enough. And moving to the other pinky with the confidence and knowledge that you are more than enough. No need for extra work. Just as you are, you're more than enough. And we cross one arm over the other. We do our triple warmer, balancing our endocrine, temperature, blood pressure. And the triple warmer is a he sound that goes right from the top of your head through to your toes. He. And changing the interface of the arm that's up front. He. And normal breath as arms move down to your thighs as we begin. And as you're ready, opening eyes, gaze soft, coming back. And we'll move to our standing, knowing that if you choose to, you can remain seated the whole class, and you can always return to sitting at any time. So if you're standing, we'll stand now. Have your chair nearby where it's a comfort to you, to your side. You can be behind it, wherever it needs to be so that you feel safe. And feet are hip shoulder width apart. Move my camera a little bit. Weight is going down through the ankle and the front part of the heel. It's as if you're sitting into that front part of the heel. So there's a slight bend in the knee. Arms are at your side, palms facing back. Shoulders are back, chest is open. Helium balloon body. So imagine that you no longer need muscles and bones. Instead, you're supported by a light, floating, helium-type energy, filling you with a sense of calm, peace, well-being. And as you float effortlessly in your mind, go to a wonderful, healing place. It could be real or imaginary, and enjoy being there. If nothing comes immediately to mind, enjoy being right where you are. Helium balloon body floating, light and easy. And as you're ready, the arms float out to your side. Now your arms are floating, but now allow energy to come into your fingers. Think of your fingertips as little flashlight bulbs. So energy floating and out through the fingertips. And as you're ready, the arms float down, palms facing back. Arms floating just a little bit further behind. So notice the shoulders are opening, the chest is opening. Breathing in and out. Heart center open. Arms floating back down to your side. And allowing the arms to float up. The elbows are relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed, the wrists are relaxed, fingers. And you can imagine that you're drawing energy up through the palms of your hands, through the soles of your feet. Happy, fresh, light energy circulating freely through your body. Palms gently touching in front of your heart, fingers pointing up. Let's do our healing heart sound, that soft heart breath, ha breath. Inhaling. Do 3. And then as you're ready, allow the arms to float out. You can separate, and then they just float all the way down to your side. Chin dropping gently to your chest. And then moving ear to shoulder very gently back and forth, massaging the upper back and the back of your neck. And chin down. And as you're ready, head rolling up. Shoulders can come up and down a few times, your own pace if you choose. Shaking out the arms a little bit. Now we're going to shift the weight. We're going to drum the chi. So you'll feel the weight on one foot. And then if you allow yourself to put the weight on the other foot, so you can actually feel the transfer of the weight. One of the things we're doing is hoping to make you conscious and awake to where your weight is as you walk and as you move. So now begin to turn your hips one side to the other. Arms will naturally begin to swing. I'm going to tap off the front of the shoulder. And the side of the chest. Center, which is sternum. Think that you're using the skin as like the skin of a drum. You're drumming the energy inside the body. Ribs, waking everything up. Below the ribs, solar plexus, navel, and below the navel, arms coming slowly to standing, body to stillness, external stillness, but perhaps you might still notice the movement inside. Good. And let's interlock the fingers, feet are hip shoulder width, moving the body gently from side to side, not too aggressive. So the hips are turning, but the knees are straight. The body is turning. And you're breathing and you're releasing. Once more, coming back to stillness. And then we're going to put the hands together, palms together, and make gentle rotations from the waist forward and around, one direction. And at the end of the next one, we'll stop, pause for a second, and reverse direction. Once more, we come back to center, pausing. Chin down, bending at the waist, and your arms can come forward a little bit. Coming back up. Your head comes up, the elbows help. Let's bring the body up a bit, not too much. Chin down, arms forward. Coming back and on your own at your own pace. Last one. And pause. Allow the arms to float up, to separate, and let them float all the way down, as if they were feathers or snowflakes, although you might not know snowflakes. Swinging just a bit. Feet are still hip shoulder width apart. Palms are facing each other, and you can look down. And then notice the ball between the space between the palms of your hands. That can bring them up to like solar plexus height. And you're seeing the space and you're opening and extending the space, but imagine now that there's a magnet. So you can't really get too far apart. And then they're coming back toward each other, but because of that magnetic force, they really can't get too close together. So you're experiencing the energy between the palms of your hands in whatever way feels right to you. And pause, palms down. There's still that energy ball in the palms of your hands. Float them down. Turn the palms, float. You can sit as you do this slightly, sitting into your heels, pulsing. Big energy ball. Back, palms down, and we bring the arms down and straighten. And again, palms face each other. Float them up. Turn and float down. Now widen your stance. And this time, we're just going to allow the arms to float up and feel that energy ball between the palms of your hands, but actually imagine that it's between your arms and we don't need to pulse, we'll just float as we straighten. So you're sitting into your heels as you float up, but not very far, just a small sit. Turn and float. Few more. Big energy ball. And pause. Now you're going to bring the feet together, close together as you are comfortable. That just might mean here for some people, or even here. And this time, as we sit, and when I say sit, I mean you're sitting into your knees are slightly bent. It's as if you're sitting straight down in a chair, not leaning back or forward. So this time, as we do that, the arms are going to come up higher, turn and float down, but they've still got that energy. So it'll look like this. And we go a little bit faster, okay? And you can come with me. Let's begin. Two more. And pause. Feet hip shoulder width, and we'll go back to just gently about solar plexus height. Floating up, turning, floating down, nice and slow. Two more. And last. And pause. Swinging gently. And I think I'm gonna, let's sit for a minute. Let's everyone sit for a minute and just allow whatever is moving in the body to move and process. Absorb, integrate. It's crossing one arm over the other. Change in the interface of the arm. Balancing the energy inside and out. Palms returning to your thighs, gently touching. Move your hands very gently off your thighs, just a very, very little bit. And now as you put them down, imagine there's nothing any thicker than just a little piece of paper. Little simple piece of paper. They're lightly floating on your thighs. You're touching, but just lightly. Helium balloon body. And as you're ready, allowing the eyes to open, the gaze to be soft. And I like to check in. How's everybody doing? Yes, some thumbs up. Okay. Good. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? You're on mute, but you can ask a question. Just unmute yourself. If not, we'll return to standing. So let's continue with a little bit of the work we were doing. Feet are hip shoulder width apart. I'm going to show you the arm motion first. The arms are coming toward each other. They go out and they come toward each other as if the wrists were going to connect. Then they turn, and there's that energy ball. And they float down. We're gathering the chi, gathering the energy. They turn. They float. And on the third one, we just hold the arms out. So there it is, that big energy ball. You can think of it as a very, 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 very no weight beach ball. There it is. Relaxed shoulders and elbows. Weightless. Arms down. I'm going to turn to the side to show you. So this can be done with your feet parallel. If balance is an issue, that's where you need to be. That's perfectly fine. You get just as much from it. Otherwise, you can put one foot forward, and we have some options in this way. You shift your weight back, meaning the back knee has to bend a little, but it's still going straight down. It has to bend a little more. Bring it back to 50-50. So that's an option. I'm here, and I'm here. There's my weight going through both legs. Right? Now my third option, if I'm back, I come forward and allow the weight to go further down into the front leg, not forward, but down. And I can lift that back heel. Then come back. As I shift back, the weight's going down. I'm not leaning back, it's going down. And I'm allowing the front toe to come up. So I'm going like this. And like this. And any option is fine. You can try them and see which way you're comfortable. So heels up, toes up. Just shifting back and forth, leaving your heels and toes on the ground is fine. Or you might end up being okay here, but not, or here, but not the other. And the other option is, of course, just parallel. So now I'm going to put one foot forward and remembering the arm motion. As I shift forward into that front leg, the back heel can come up. Wrists toward each other, turn. As you float down, the arms come down and the front toe comes up. Shifting. Weights going down. Shifting back, arms come down, toe comes up. Now on the third one, we come forward, turn the arms, shift back, but leave the arms out there, and just bring the toe up when your weight is on the back leg. Arms down. Shift your weight. Other foot is forward. We're going to come forward, turn, float, and the front toe comes up. Arms come toward each other as the back heel comes up, the arms turn. As you shift back, front toe comes up, arms come down. On the third, we turn and hold. We shift. Arms down. Shift. Forward. Back. And on the hold, we shift back, toe up, arm down, changing legs, floating, shift. And you can go at your own pace, but slower is usually better. I might be going too fast for you. Oh, forgot to hold. Sorry. Good. We're going to do one more set. Shift. Other foot is forward, coming forward, arms. And float. Feel that energy ball. Allow the energy to move you. Effortless effort. Breathing. Hold and shift back. Toe up. Arms floating down, leg back. Shift, other leg forward. And when you're ready, floating. Shifting back, hold. Floating the arms down. And float the hands up and down. 3 times at your own pace. And swinging. Shaking out the hands a little bit. And we'll work on shaking out the legs a little bit, get the legs moving, releasing some of the tension we've been building up, standing on them. So let's start with the chair is on your right. You can hold on to it, but not too hard because it really isn't going to support you, but you can touch it, hold it lightly, have it by your side, just know that it's there, any one of those things. And we're going to work on the ankle, one direction and then the other, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Now the right leg is back. I'm going to gently swing forward. So this is a relaxed leg swing, moving the hips. And then we're going to do the same thing out to the side. So the same leg is going to move out. Good. And we're going to move forward and around. So it's a circle, the leg swings forward and comes around. Forward and around. 5. 2 more. Good. And now we're going to bring it back the other direction. Pause for a moment. Shake it out. Now we got to work on the other leg. So we either move the chair or move the body. One of the two. We're going to work on the left side. Again, you're going to use the chair as you wish, and your ankle on one side, and then the other. Pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Leg is back and it's going to gently swing forward. Good. And we're going to swing out to the side. Just check to make sure you aren't going to hit anything. Going to bring the leg forward and around. And coming back in the other direction. Pause. Okay, good. I want to, we have a couple of newcomers. I don't usually do this in the first class. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to do some walking. Moving back, we're just going to move forward today. So I'm going to again stand sideways so you can see. Right now my feet are hip shoulder width apart. I shift my weight to one side and put a foot forward. And this really uses what we were doing before. Shifting backwards a little bit, shift forward to 50-50. When you know you're there, allow the weight to go down. You're lifting that heel. We did that before too. And now just allow the foot to take a small step, but don't put any weight on it. You put the heel and the toe down, but no weight. So your weight's on the back. Shifting your weight to 50-50. Coming up, the weight's going down, the heel's coming up, pardon me. I want to say it correctly. When you're here and feeling comfortable, weight, foot comes forward, no weight. Shift. Weight's going down. Parallel for right now. So we're going to take 4 steps and using our different arm positions. And really, this is, you are walking as if you were walking. The only difference is you're going slowly so you can become aware of where your weight is and how you move. So it's just a lesson or a way to be awake to how you move. And the arms are at your side, palms facing back. To the extent that you can remember your helium balloon body, it makes moving so much easier. Shifting your weight to the left. That front toe is helping you balance. When you're ready, just put the foot forward. Shift your weight, 50-50. When your weight's there, continue it going down. You can bring your heel up. Forward, foot is forward. Shift your weight to 50-50. Allow your back heel to come up. Shift your weight to 50-50 and do 4 steps. I hope you have room for one more. If you don't, that's okay. Shift to 50-50, then you can bring your feet to parallel and we'll move back. And we're going to continue. This time we're going to take our arms and our small A-frame energy in the fingertips. Let's shift the weight to the left this time. So 50-50. Shift to 50-50. Heel comes up. Notice that I'm maintaining my hip shoulder width. So I'm not making my stance narrow. Good. Parallel. So the tendency might be for many people to come here and step like this and end up in a very less balanced state. So we want to make sure when you bring your foot forward that it's straight. You put your heel where your toe was. Arms coming down, palms facing back, arms moving just slightly back, opening your heart, breathing. Shift your weight this time to the right. Foot's coming forward. Shift to 50-50. Continue. When you're ready, shift to 50-50. Float, shift. Float the foot forward if it sits to the ground. Shift your weight, heel comes up. We'll take one more step. Feet parallel. Stepping back. Arms float down. Now let's let them come up. Pause. Take a moment, remembering the energy is coming up through the palms of your hands and filling your body. Shifting your weight to the right. Float the foot, shift to 50-50. When you're there, heel comes up. Shift and float 50-50. Then allow the back leg to help you. When you're there, float to 50-50. Shift. Fifty-50, feet parallel, arms float down. Stepping back. Do a few more hand positions. Holding the ball, double ward off we call it. We did it before. Shifting your weight to the left. Right foot forward. 50-50, shift. Releasing if you feel tense, let it go. Stop anytime. Fifty-50. Feet to parallel. Arms float down, we'll step back. We'll do one more. Palms together at your heart. Shifting to your right. Step, shift. Always be where you are before you move. Float. Shift to 50. Continuing. Now you can move straight through, but feel the weight going through and coming up to parallel. Arms extending out. Turn. And float. Swinging just a little bit. Some of your feet just a touch wider than hip shoulder width. Shoulders are back and chest is open. And remember at the beginning where we shifted weight from side to side. I want you to shift to your right, turn your hips. And allow the left hand to come up. Energy in the fingertips. And if you were looking at me from behind, I have energy in both fingertips. Both hands have energy. So we're starting here, and we're going to go from side to side. So shifting to your right, left hand comes up. Other hand is behind you. Both have energetic fingers. But here you're neutral. You're in the middle, you're just neutral. Not empty, it's not collapsed, but you're not like that. Shifting to the left, energy in the fingers. And back, neutral. Shifting. As you shift to the left, energy in both hands. Shifting. Now you can be continuous. You don't need to stop in the middle, but know that that's what's happening, neutral. And continue on at your own pace. And once more to each side, then we pause. Feeling the weight shift. Coming back to neutral. And let the arms swing up and down. Thumbs connect and you look up and stretch up. Fold at the elbows. Now we're going to bend at the waist. So your knees are bending, but again, the weight's going down through the ankle and the front part of the heel. Your lower back releases, your neck is released, your head is released. And you go as far as you can comfortably go for your lower back. It's different for every person. And it's different for you each time you do it. When you get to where you're going, pardon me, allow the arms to extend. Pause for a moment. Release whatever you can release. Arms are slightly behind you as you roll up again. Your knees are bent. Keep your chin down. The head is the last thing to roll up. Thumbs together, looking up. Stretch. Palms together in front of your heart. So to one side and just release. To the other. Palms together, floating the arms. Good. I think everyone can return to sitting now. Holding a thumb gently. Maintaining your helium balloon body, breathing. Other thumb. Index. Changing to the other. Middle finger. Other. Pinky. And the other. And let's cross the arms. Let's do that he sound, inhaling. Other arm on top. And again. And normal breath. Palms returning to your thighs. Taking time to notice your body and to continue to release any unnecessary tension you might be experiencing. Take time to appreciate your body, all that it does do for you each day and what it's done so far today. Take time to appreciate the other people here practicing with you today, our virtual community, sharing energy, time, and space. And making sure to take time to appreciate yourself. And as you slowly allow yourself to come back, as the eyes open gently, know that you can bring with you this peace, this lightness. It's inside you anytime you want or need. Okay, welcome back. We're here. How's everybody doing? Good? You enjoy your class? Hi, Eleanor. I didn't
They
see
look a
you
lot more
before.
relaxed.
What's that?
They said they all look a lot more relaxed than they did
Yeah,
at the beginning.
that's what I hope. And Eleanor, I didn't see you before, so welcome. And how was your experience, Randy, first timer? Oh, you're muted still. I don't know why.
It was great.
Good.
Did you see my wife snuck in there?
I see Mrs. Randy there.
Mrs. Randy.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Randy.
It's her name is Shelley.
Shelley, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You're welcome anytime. This is not a singular activity. Actually, I always welcome partners and caregivers because the more you practice together, the better it is. So more likely you are to practice. That's the point. Once is never enough. Once a week is not enough. So take advantage of the tape of the recording and enjoy. And hopefully I'll see you next week.